But we're going to start with, I'm Cheryl Weaver, your Conference Benefits Officer. We have Lisa Wink, Director of Communications with us. Heidi Carriega and Christy Yang are here, District Administrators. And so we're going to get started. And I'm going to ask Heidi and or Christy, I don't care which one of you wants to share their screen and how you work this out, but we're going to go through your church conference forms so that you can be ready for church conference season, which is already here. Christmas is next week. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's go.
Wow, you just took us to Christmas. I love that. I love that. So we can just skip through all of this? No, we cannot. So good afternoon. It is officially afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Heidi Carriaga. Thank you, Cheryl, for that introduction. And yes, we are doing church conference forms training today. We always look forward to your questions and anything that we can help you here at our conference and district office. And let's go ahead and get started.
Heidi, I'm going to jump in. If you have questions as Heidi goes along, go ahead and put them in the chat. We're going to have her do the presentation, and then we'll, if Christy, I don't know if Christy can see the questions, maybe she can monitor those for you, and you guys can answer those at the end. Okay, thanks.
Yes, thank you. So I usually start by saying that if you don't know where to start, I want you to start in the conference website. That is where you can go and log into your people portal or access our church conference support page. So I will show you how to go find those. So we are in the home page. We go to our resources tab and click on the second link where it says church conference support. And thank you, Lisa, for updating our page here for 2025 church conferences. Here you will find the church conference due dates. You will find Bishop Shireen's video for your church conference. You will find your agenda, the general agenda. Please wait for your DS to give you particulars on the agenda, just in case it changes a little bit. But this should be the general agenda that all of the DSs will be using. And the agenda, if you click on it, it will also have the church conference video from the bishop. So you don't have to be looking for it anywhere else. You can download this page, you can print it for everyone, and you can print all of your required reports that you will be voting on, and you can just place them in the order that there are in the agenda, so you don't have to be worrying about which one goes first or whatnot. And the presiding elder or the DS will follow this agenda. Let us hope. And so we can come back here and we have all types of links, but I requested Lisa to have the clergy compensation information more accessible for you. We still have it down here with the rest of the links, but she placed one with nice big letterings for you, so you can just click on it right under the agenda. And Cheryl will go over this information in a little bit, but everything that she will be talking about is right here on this document. And then once we get situated on the information, we will go to log in to your people portal. So we also have a login link on the website, and you want to go and log in to your people portal. And there's a login link right at the bottom. I'm already logged in, and we always use Mr. Owen, our demo person, to do this training. And you should be familiar with the links in your people portal by now, but if you're not, we'll just go over them really quick. You will have your home link here on the black box. You will have your update contact information. We always remind folks to please, 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 please update your contact information, your email, your phone number. If you're a clergy person and you were appointed to a new church, please update your church address, or if you use your home address for your mailing address, please update those. So that is always a good thing for us, so we can make sure that you have and get all of the emails that you need, all the information that will be coming up, especially for the Southeast District now that we will have our new DS. And then you have your, for those that are clergy and SPRC chairpersons, you will have a link to the compensation form, which Cheryl is going to go over with you. But just in case you're wondering, it's still here. Your compensation link is still here in your people portal this year. Clergy directory, sometimes we get phone calls. I need a clergy person's phone number. Well, you don't have to look too far. You can just log into your people portal and you have access to all of the clergy's contact information. Again, if they updated their contact information, you will have a correct contact for them. And the same, they will have correct information from you. Once again, we have the clergy profile for appointment update. This form is due December 1st. Please fill this out promptly, and this is helpful for the cabinet during appointment season. The SPRC person will have a similar link, and that is for the church profile. These two forms are very, very important, and they are also due. This one and the other form for the SPRC are due December 1st. And then you will have your church dashboard. That is where all of the information for the church is located. And I'll go over it really quick. Church information. You have your fund balance report there. Your logging information if you would like to change it. You can manage the assignments, though those are very important. Other than updating your church information and your personal information, you need to manage your assignments. One question that we get or people assume is that once you submit your nominations report, the assignments for your people on the church dashboard are automatically updated. Well, they are not. I am sorry to say, but they are not updated. The nominations report is a separate report. It's an official report that you will be voting on during the charge conference, but it does not contain contact information for those people. Don't think that it will be automatically updated. We do need contact information from everyone that has a leadership assignment in your church. So please, please click here on your manage assignments. Is really easy to do. We have some instructions that are in our church conference page that can help you how to manage assignments. Of course, we're always here ready for you to answer any questions.
You're already paid by your charge. Please enter them here. The formal
Anyway, so please manage your assignments and your contact information in the church dashboard. Here in the church dashboard and also in your people portal, you have access to the 2024 church conference forms. These are the forms that were submitted last year. Hopefully all of your forms were submitted. It's never too late to submit forms from last year. We just noticed that some people did not upload their minutes. We do need those minutes because that is telling us that your charge conference in fact took place and all of the important reporting were officially approved. So we do need the minutes. Please go back. This is why one of the reasons why we keep this link here from the previous year, so we can refer to the reports from last year and you can double check if there are any reports missing from last year. And you can also compare notes and update yourselves on what it was reported last year in order to go to your 2025 church conference forms link. I will go back to the people portal just because we always refer people to the people portal and not to the church dashboard per se. So we will click on our 2025 church conference forms here. We've tried to simplify this instructions for you. You can print this sheet and we place check marks so you can check mark the reports that you've already done on a paper and pen. Some people like to do that. So you can print this for a copy for yourselves. The forms this year look basically the same from last year. So we don't have that much to say on these. All of the forms are fill-in forms. You will click on start this form. For example, the finance form, Committee on Finance. You place your name, all of your contact information. Usually we want the report of the finance to be for the whole, for the year since prior to the date of your last church conference. Let's say it was November 1st, then you will place November 1st of 2024. And whenever your church conference is scheduled, that'll be the second date that you will place here. Other than that, it's pretty easy. Is either you fill in your names of the committee, yes or no answers. Pretty simple to do. Fill in questions and you place any comments and you hit the save button. Once you save the forms, the district superintendent and Christy or myself will have access to the form. So anything that you can see, we can see. So do not worry if your forms are submitted or not. They are there, they're safe, they are saved in the system. If things are missing on the form, this message will show for you. And this only means that you missed, you either missed clicking on a required question or you missed placing your email in there. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes people do not type their email correctly. That'll flag it as well. That has happened before and we get phone calls with that. So anything that is a little bit unusual in the form, it'll have this required questions or missing message. And it's just letting you know that you're missing something in your form. But Pretty much everything else is the same. Of course, the conference minutes, as I mentioned them a little earlier, those this form is not a fill-in form. Of course, you fill out your information, but you still need to attach your minutes that are saved in your computer. And it'll show here that you've attached a file, and you will approve it, make any comments, and you will again hit the save button. So that is the only difference about the conference minutes form and the nominations forms. Those you have to attach a file here.
Heidi, I
Yes.
just wanted to mention that, and maybe you said this, I apologize, I'm kind of multitasking, but you can't officially submit what we call the form vite, which is basically an invitation to the forms until all of those 6 required forms have been filled out. So you'll have to wait until after your church conference and you upload your minutes. Then at the bottom where it says your progress, it says started. Once you have done all of the 6 required forms, that will change and it will say you can officially submit your form vite. And so we encourage you that once you have done those 6 required forms and any additional forms that you need to do, once it says officially submit, you come back and actually officially submit your form invitation for all of the forms.
Yes, thank you, Lisa. No, I had not mentioned that, but thank you. That is a very important step. Once the church conference happens, everybody's happy and relieved that, you know, this big meeting is over, and we forget to come back and either submit our minutes or our budget. Sometimes the budget is not ready at church conference. We need to come back and submit our budget, or submit our nominations report, update our leadership assignments. So just because you've had your church conference doesn't really mean you are done with it, right? You need to come back to the portal and finish it up. And you do need to submit, and we will be seeing all of the submitted forms on the background. And we have limited staff, so it's really hard for us to keep up, but we'll do our best. Each year we do our best, but please come back and make sure that you finish up your forms and click that officially submit button. Thank you.